to talk about male flight and the devaluation of education?
Oh, God. Yeah, I guess.
In sociology, male flight is a term used to describe a phenomenon where men leave spaces associated with women in order to uphold traditional masculinity.
What, like Pottery Barn? Who's leaving spaces to uphold traditional... What? Dude, nobody does this. No masculine person is worried about traditional masculinity based on the space that they're in. If you lift weights, earn money, and touch a girl ever, you're not worried about that. I'd go to a ballet, a Pottery Barn, a Taylor Swift concert. Hell, I'd go to Joann's Fabrics. No one cares.
In 1979, only 200,000 more women attended college than men. Nothing crazy. But by 2021, 3.1 million more women started to attend college.
Well, part of that was a push for women's empowerment and independence, but a lot of it had to do with the economic necessity of earning more money, as the cost of living became more expensive and a woman had to carry the load. In addition to that women's empowerment, women also started having babies much later, getting married later, living longer. So the necessity to go to college in order to earn more money, or at least perceive to, likely led them there, as well as the delay of starting a family.
So now, unfortunately, education is beginning to be seen as some sort of feminine hobby that is being discredited.
No, it isn't. I've never heard that in my entire life. Nobody thinks education is a feminine hobby. You know, it is becoming a hobby, though. Low-cut shirt, nose ring, charts and graphs, I am smart. Female empowerment, men are bad, believe these charts. Big words, men are dumb.
This is why we've often started to see men in conservative media talk about how having an Ivy League education doesn't mean anything anymore, because women are actually more likely to go to them.
Oh my God. There it is. So conservative men stating an objective fact about, hey, college education pretty much doesn't mean anything anymore. That's devaluing women in there. That makes it a feminine hobby. Oh, and they're doing it because more women are signing up. Yeah. My sister in nose ring, please understand something. A college education is holding less and less value in the business marketplace to both genders. Men are exceptionally keen to this, as in a lot of cases, men need money and a successful job and career as a measure of their worth. Men need money and status and progress in order to attract the ideal woman that they want. It's just part of the game. They can't just put on makeup and be pretty. They're so often reminded that it is their responsibility to carry the household, to pay for the household, to pay and finance for children. It is such a huge part of their intrinsic value, supposedly, to society. Also, they understand that a lot of these trades do not require a college education. And there's not a lot of women in those trades. There's not a lot of women plumbers, oil riggers. There's not a lot of women construction workers, pipe fitters, steam fitters, welders. And they started to recognize that, and they realized that life experience, work experience was becoming more valuable than a college education. And the idea of being saddled with a tremendous amount of debt for a diminishing value asset, which is a degree, could impede their ability to attract the right woman at the right time or start a family in the timeline that they want. Nose ring. In traditional masculinity and also the literal planet of Earth, we call what you just did here false equivalence. An equivalence between two subjects based on flawed reasoning. This allows you to stay in a state of perpetual victimhood status, as in not responsible for whatever shortcomings you may have, or troubles you may encounter, or poor strategic or strategic financial moves that you made. This becomes especially clear when you declare the political ideology and gender of the person delivering this true statement. Oh, conservative men. There has to be some liberal woman on earth that understands that a college degree is diminishing in value, and that more men are understanding that there's value in going to the trades, which does not require a degree. And aside from all that, women and men just aren't equal. I won't get more views with low-cut shirt, nose ring. We are different. We realize different things at different times. We require different things at different times. And because one group of people chooses one thing versus the other, does not give yourself permission to become a perpetual victim forever and blame it on that. Or just stay a victim forever. In the traditional masculine world of should I date this girl, we call that the juice is not worth the squeeze. Next time I see a plumber that makes 6 figures so his wife can stay home and take care of their baby, I'm gonna go, wait a second, did you drop out of college early because of male flight? Was it because you wanted to devalue women being in that space because more of them enrolled? To which he'd reply, bro, go to work.